Hey Cougs, welcome to Beyond the Game. I'm your host, Pollo Gutierrez, and today we're going to be discussing the NBA's most recent scandal surrounding two-time Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard and the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, Steve Ballmer, for allegedly circumventing the league's salary cap through a controversial endorsement deal. Here's what we know so far. In a recent investigation by journalist Pablo Torre, it was discovered in the bankruptcy proceedings of Aspire, a California-based sustainability firm which marketed itself around socially responsible banking, carbon offsets, etc. Kawhi Leonard had entered a 4-year, $28 million deal plus a $20 million in stock option with the company in 2022 via his LLC KL2 Aspire, and only $7 million was left to be paid in the deal. Now, this doesn't seem too suspect considering players are allowed to make deals with other companies outside of their team. However, the timing of some financial transactions raises concerns. Steve Ballmer invested $50 million through his personal LLC in Aspiration/Aspire in September of 2021. Around the same time, the Clippers struck a major partnership/sponsorship deal with Aspire, which included Aspiration being founded partner of the Clippers' new Intuit Dome Marina and also being on the jerseys of the team. In April 2022, the Clippers made a large carbon credit purchase of $32 million from Aspire. On the same day, Leonard signed the deal. So with all this information, the allegation made it quite simple, that in the summer following the Toronto Raptors winning the NBA championship led by Kawhi Leonard in 2019, the Clippers made, but more specifically, Steve Ballmer made an under-the-table deal with Kawhi to add 4 years, $28 million and a 20-year stock option plus with Aspire through Aspire on top of his already 3-year, $103 million contract that he signed with the Clippers. Steve Ballmer denies having any knowledge of the contract-specific terms. He says that he introduced Leonard to Aspire, but claims he did not direct or oversee the endorsement deal. The Clippers have claimed that their purchases of the carbon credits and the sponsorship deal were legitimate sustainability efforts beyond any endorsement deal. They assert that they have cooperated with the ongoing NBA investigation. Aspiration filed for bankruptcy in March 2025, and co-founder George Sandberg pleaded guilty to fraud relating to misleading his investors. The NBA has opened an investigation to determine whether the arrangement violates the league's rules regarding the salary cap circumvention. One of the central questions is whether the payments tied to the endorsement deal for Leonard were structured purposely to get around the NBA's compensation rules. If the NBA finds any wrongdoing, the Clippers could face major sanctions. Not only fines, but draft picks could be stripped, and contracts including Leonard's could be potentially voided or altered. Either would be a huge blow to the franchise, as it's one of the last seasons the Los Angeles Clippers can really compete for a championship, and the roster is aging and on decline. This might be the end of an otherwise disappointing era in Los Angeles. Well, Cougs, that's all I have to report on this episode of Beyond the Game. See y'all next time. Go Cougs.